Hello, Jen here. I just wanted to pop in and give you a quick update and show you one of my traveler's notebooks that I have all finished. This is from the first week of our vacation, a little bit longer than a week, and it's all documenting our time in Ottawa. So obviously that's home for us. So this is the traveler's notebook that I made specifically to document home. You can see it's not too thick, so I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. So I'll give you a quick little peek at it. So we have here just the beginning of our trip, the hashtag that we have been using on Instagram, and getting ready to go. And then our first day we drove from Alberta through to Manitoba. So I have a few pictures here just showing Saskatchewan and then Manitoba and a little bit of journaling. I loaded these pictures here because we did a lot of traveling on the first couple of days. So here you can see I cut up this acetate from Cool Kids to look kind of like our trip, our road that we were taking. And this is mostly Ontario. We went from Manitoba into Ontario, and so you can see some of the things along the way. This as well, it's just the kids were playing I Spy, and of course they kept picking green, and as you can see, green is all you can see for most of Northern Ontario, so we thought that was kind of funny and just documented it. I used the stamp set here, Strong and Free from Wild Whisper Designs, which I thought was perfect for this type of traveler's notebook. Here we are in Ottawa, so I used lots of red, kept it white. Here I've used some more of those stamps. Home is my happy place, home and native land, because of course Ottawa is mine and my husband and my daughter's home. We went and had some of our favorite pizza, so of course we had to document about that. If you know me, you understand why that's so irrelevant. We just haven't found pizza that we like in Alberta, so we were pretty excited to have good pizza. Here I did a shaker pocket, so documenting the kids swimming. They are in the pool all the time. So this is at my mother-in-law's place, and then on the back we were at a water park, so just kept those shaker pockets with some blues to represent the water. Just a little fun element, something different. Here we have just some more of that water park day. I took this frame and put it here to sort of pop out the journaling, and then of course it just happened to be Wednesday, and that came in my Paper Issues Traveler's Notebook kit, so that was perfect. So we just did a little shopping. My sister and I do that every time we get together, so it was nice to document it. Here's just a little filler page. On this day we kind of did a mishmash of things, so I made my pictures look like a mishmash. So I just threw everything on there, and it was a good opportunity to use up a bunch of different stickers and collections. So because I wanted to keep things flat, I just threw a whole bunch of these Simple Stories stickers in, and not a lot of them are from the same collection, but they're perfect to mix together because all the colors work together. Here was a visit with my hubby's family. So I journaled around the outside, and I used some stickers from the Dollar Tree and just put a title here, Visit with Nana. And I've used a few really flat enamel dots. Those actually come from Stampin' Up, and they're perfect because they're not quite as domed as other enamel dots, so they do keep your traveler's notebook still fairly flat. On this day we went to Mosaic Canada with my sister and her family, and it was absolutely amazing. We really loved it. So it got a full 2-page spread along with this little insert that I have sewn in there. So you can see it's just these beautiful gardens in Jacques Cartier Park, where they've made statues out of all of the greenery, and it was absolutely stunning and fabulous. So I have way more pictures than this. So this was just to give you an idea of the day, and of course I will be scrapbooking all of my favorite photos in larger format too. So that's just a few from that night. This is a page that I had my family write on, so I just embellished with a few little hearts that I punched out of some scrap paper. On this page, I documented the birthday party we had for my grandma. So I used a few cutouts. I knew we were having a birthday party, so I remembered to bring some stickers that had cupcake and balloons, a birthday present. I knew I had this die cut that said celebrating you, so I was able to use all of that on this page, and I just filled it with pictures of family, a lot of selfies with my family and friends and people that I haven't seen in a really long time. I don't know if you can see, I painted some of these windows in some of the more primary colors, because I sort of had this idea of putting pictures beside windows, but then I ended up having too many pictures and covered up most of the page, so that's okay. This is another page that some people wrote in, so I just embellished the bottom here where it wasn't full. Here are a few just leftover pages from a quiet evening we had, supper that we had, my hubby looking all cool, family photos of my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law and all of our families together for the first time, and the kids just having some kid time and saying their goodbyes, because I think this was the last night that we were there. So I embellished them with just a few little flat stickers and some fun washi tape. These are just two filler cards, or filler pages I guess, with fun die cuts that I like. And then this was our beach day. We went to Lake Ontario Park, which is in Kingston, so the kids got to swim in the Great Lake, which is one of our bucket list items. So I just picked a few, again, of my favorite pictures. I put these pictures onto some vellum so that they fit into the pockets a little bit better, but I kind of liked keeping the pockets clear. And then I just have some washi here, because this is half of a pocket to match this half of a pocket. And later on I might do some journaling and put some extra journaling in there. I'll have to think about it, but for now I just kind of like that this is clear and these pictures are sort of floating. And I used my mermaid markers to do a little bit of writing and some doodling. Here's a picture of the kids with our tag along. My niece Michaela came with us. They did that the last time we were in Ottawa during the summer, which was like 6 years ago actually, I think. So it was fun to bring her along again. And then just some family photos. My dad's side of the family all lives up in the Kingston area, so that's my second home where I lived for several years while I was in high school. So it was nice to go and see that too and take some more family photos. We were missing, oh gosh, probably 2/3 of the family, but that's okay. It was nice that people were able to come out and see. And then I finished up, because that was our last day. From Kingston we left to go to the East Coast, so I wanted to finish this portion of my notebook. So I finished up with some journaling, just some thoughts that I had throughout the trip, and sort of what my feelings were about going home and seeing people, and how nice it was that even though the boys have never been home, this was the first time meeting everybody for them, that it still sort of just felt like it was home to them, and you just fall into those natural habits. So I have all that journaling, and then a little filler section here with some of the fun washi tape that I didn't get to use, and a tag, and then some more journaling here. And I just taped that last piece in because I didn't need it. And that's it. So, I really enjoyed doing this, filling up an entire one. I will have another one ready to show you, hopefully within a week or so of getting home. I'm actually running out of my zip photos, the refills, so I'm gonna have to probably only do half of the next one, and then when I get home I can get some more refills and finish that one up. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I really appreciate everyone who's been sending us comments and saying hello and joining us on our trip, and we will see you all again soon. Until next time, happy scrapping everyone. Bye!